What's good, YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing, back at you again. So listen, Shawn Porter says that he could fare very well in the 160-pound division. Do I believe that? Do I agree with Shawn Porter when he says that? Well, before I give you my opinion, my thoughts, and my answer, let's just say this. I've been on about Shawn Porter before he even became a world champion. Before he came to the IBF world champion when he fought David Alexander. The first time I seen Shawn Porter and his father, Kenny Porter, for those of you who remember, MTV had a reality show called Made, where they would take an average Joe who wanted to do a certain thing, whether it was an athlete or wanted to be a professional photographer or whatever. They wanted to make their dream come true. Well, there was this little girl who was in high school who wanted to become a boxer. She wanted to get in the ring, lace up. So they highlighted Kenny Porter and Shawn Porter, mostly Kenny, for that episode. So that's how far I go back with Shawn Porter. Now, Shawn Porter has fought bigger fighters in the amateurs. Shawn Porter spars bigger fighters in his camp because they're durable. They can take punishment better than sparring partners his size and his weight. It has been said, Shawn Porter's coach, not his father, but his assistant coach, says that he spars guys as big as 175 to 200 pounds. And I do believe that. Much like Errol Spence. Errol Spence, he's been reported of sparring heavyweights also. So he's no stranger to bigger fighters. Plus, Shawn Porter isn't a very small guy. He's short now. He's really, really short in stature, but he's got a thick build. His genetic makeup isn't just, look at his dad. His dad's short and thick. And I believe that Shawn Porter can easily make the 160-pound mark, easily. Now, is there a reason why he says he can fare very, very well in the 160-pound division? Is it because he's getting older and it's harder to make weight at welterweight? 147. He's been at 147 forever. But, lately he's had to get butt naked in the weigh-ins, and they throw a towel in front of him for him to make weight. If he cut some of that hair off, I believe he'd be good. He grew on that sideshow bob hair for some strange reason. But, he's looks like he's struggling to make welterweight, so maybe that's why he's talking about, he would, I didn't say he was talking about going up to 160. He said he would fare very well at 160, because why would you bypass 154 and go straight to 160? I think he was just saying. And I think it's a good topic, to talk about. And do I believe Shawn Porter when he says that? I absolutely do. And then again, I don't. I know. I'm weird. Shawn Porter, I believe, could fare well. And I believe that he could beat some top 10 middleweights. I do. Not necessarily with ease, but Shawn Porter has a very grimy style. A maul you in your chest type style. In a lot of fights, he hasn't showed much finesse, but when he fought Errol Spence, he showed a lot of grit, a lot of dog, a lot of nuts. And he showed some finesse in that fight also. Angles, footwork. And I honestly believe that they should do it again. I don't know why people aren't screaming about them doing a rematch, because I thought that was a candidate for the fight of the year, man. I thought it was a dope fight. So, and the only fighter he really had problems with other than Errol Spence was Kell Brook. Kell Brook's a big, strong welterweight. I'm not sure if he's still at 147 pounds, but Kell Brook defeated Shawn Porter for his IBF crown, and Brook was just physically stronger than he was, and that's rare that you'll find another fighter that's physically stronger than Shawn Porter, because he's very, very strong, very, very physical, and he couldn't do anything with Kell Brook. Kell Brook went up in weight and fought Triple G. I believe he was at a catch weight, but fared pretty good. But Triple G was a little too much for him, too big for him. And that's why I say I do believe Shawn Porter, and then again I don't. There's certain middleweights that would give him major problems, would probably beat him down pretty good. But I believe that he could fare well in the top 10. I believe he could probably beat some top 10 middleweights. A lot of people threw Charlo's name out there. Is he enough for Charlo? I don't know. It would be an interesting fight. It would be a competitive fight, but could he, withstand the pressure and the size of Charlo? I don't know. I would like to see him against Jarrett Hurd. I don't believe Hurd's at 160. I believe Hurd's at 154, I believe. Hurd's another monster, man. He did take a defeat. But, and I hadn't seen Hurd fight in a long while. But Hurd is, as big and as tall as he is and as rangy as he is, he's a great inside fighter. I think that would make for a great fight against him and Shawn Porter. But Shawn Porter is not saying that he's going to move up to 160. He said he would fare well. And I, for one, believe him. But when he gets to a certain level, a certain ranking, I don't think it would be a good thing for Porter. But Porter's a strong fighter, man. He's a good fighter. And I've known about Shawn Porter for a long time. And I don't think he should go up to 160. Should he get that in his mind that he wants to, don't bypass 54, man. Go ahead and get 54 and see how you can fare there first. Should you think about doing this? But I figured it was a pretty cool topic to talk about. Maybe you could take a couple of middleweights lunch money, man. You never know. So that's just my take on it, my opinion. My next video, y'all, is going to be pretty controversial. It's going to have a lot of dislikes, but I just have a question for certain people out there. See, I was told that here's the thing, y'all. Never judge a book by its cover. You never know where a person's been in their life, and you never know what they've been through and what they know and what they don't know. So for someone to make a statement that someone would knock your old ASS out, before you say that, know credentials, know what a person's been through. So my next video is going to be very controversial. I really think so. But it's just something that it's more playful. But then again, I'm kind of serious when I ask this question. I don't know. But we'll see, man. Respect to all as always. Fear none. And God bless, man. Real Talk Boxing, we out.